Well, hello, Virgos. Welcome to your year of 2025 spiritual advice reading. I'm Josie K, and this is the Lenormand deck. So I'm going to be laying out 8 cards, each card representing a quarter of the year of 2025. Then I'm going to lay a 12 card spread, each position representing each month of the year of 2025. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Virgo needs to hear this information most regarding spiritual advice for the year of 2025. So we're starting out January looking pretty darn good in the area of money, finance, and career. In February through March, there's a nudge from Spirit to continue to connect with a particular person because there is a connection there that brings very stable and secure energy. So that was January, February, March. Now in April, May, June, we have the bear energy and the waiting lady. So we have someone who's either of a bigger build, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. This could be a female here who is waiting to connect with someone who is in a leadership position of sorts. So we have in April, May, June, January, February, March, April, May, June, yes. Spirit telling this female to wait because there's going to come some form of stability and security, someone who's in a leadership position. So August, September, October, we have great change with the coffin energy, and then we have traveling into the direction of some form of transformation. So it could be that you're doing well financially, connecting with one person in the first 3 months of 2025, and then you connect with someone else, or someone here is waiting to do so. There could be a desire to travel in the month of, I think, closer to September. There's this process of transformation. I was waiting and now I can travel into the direction of a person, place, circumstance, situation. So October, November, December, we have cutting away from traveling into the direction of another or others, and instead going forth into the direction of happiness with the sun energy. What I'm seeing here is someone is connecting with another person and they're in a very stable and secure energy in January, February, March. Then we have a female waiting on information from someone who is in an official position, or she's waiting to step into one. So that's what's unfolding here in the first 6 months of 2025. Now, when we get into July, August, September, we have great change, contemplating going into the direction of another or others, so that there can be a completion of sorts and the journey of happiness. But there is something in the last 6 months where there is indecision about some back and forth here, and eventually the ability to cut away from one situation, rise above into a greater path of happiness. So in a 3-card summary with the same Lenormand deck, we have the Moon representing hope. We have the Ring, commitment, partnership, contract, and looking down a new path. So January, February, March, April. Spirit saying have hope when it comes to someone or something at a distance, and or current obstacles and challenges, for in some cases there is going to be a soulmate type connection. Professionally or personally, there is going to be are going to be thoughts of money and home and family. Someone may be thinking about some form of temptation here, wish fulfillment, hoping that someone will travel into the direction of you. But we do have the Broom, so Spirit's saying sweep away from going into the direction of someone or a situation that is no bueno. We do have the Stork here at the end of August going into September here. Wanting to give birth to a new chapter in one's life, researching a commitment of sorts. Again, regarding a masculine of a bigger build, a more financial, stable, secure person or situation. So there's definitely going to be contemplation regarding the building of a new garden, a new chapter in your life, contemplating the key to success. There could be a situation that involves a child or children that brings a little bit of anxiety. So Spirit is saying before making any major changes, definitely not in September to, let's see, July, August, September, sorry, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, because there is definitely a snake here. They're saying remain grounded. If there are energies of lies, deception, and so on, if you are clouded, put your focus on devotion and what devotion means. Are you remaining devoted to the beautiful and stable foundation you currently have? Because this woman, I think, is going to be waiting. I think in June, yes, for additional wisdom and knowledge, which Spirit is going to bring. Kind words and messages are going to come here, and there will be thoughts of a new path, but then that would involve the completion of an old path. Should I travel into the direction of this person? Will they come towards me? Or should I cut away completely? So there is some burdening energy regarding the Tower in this deck is a business or organization. So for some, there is eventually going to, even if it takes to the end of the year of 2025, some form of kind words and messages from a gentleman, or it's coming to this gentleman. Now there could also be communication with a gentleman here, where there is an awareness that you're not going to be happy in that direction, and that a path of happiness is unfolding in some way. And we're going to look really closely, more closely. The main message here this year for sure is to have hope when there are obstacles and challenges. Do not take action until you are completely aware of the action steps you want to take. Trust that there are situations that are blessed, connections, circumstances that are now developing for the collective this year. So I'm going to bring in the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. And again, I'm going to lay one card in each position, 12 positions in this spread, each regarding a month, the 12 months of 2025. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please confirm and clarify the messages we have previously discussed in the 8-card spread. So in January, it's all about waiting, planting seeds, trusting that with every step you take, there will eventually be this awareness that something great is being born. So January, February, March, there is a strong energy of communicating with another or others here, trusting that whatever you're working on or towards financially is going to grow and prosper. February, we have stand your ground. So there could be communication with someone where there is abundance and money and stability involved, and Spirit is offering the magical number 7, saying whatever you put your effort into, so too shall a doorway open of triumph for you. So stand your ground with another, wait and trust that you have the anchor energies of stability and security. I think by March, the collective Virgos are going to feel stable and secure after waiting for an offer or an opportunity to develop here. Spirit saying you will feel more stable and secure in the month of March. In April, we have a material harvest. We have maybe a feminine here who is sitting here in hindsight, relaxing because they have stepped into a foundation that is stable and secure. She is looking in June at the beautiful harvest she has created for herself, a solid foundation that she is reflecting upon that developed in March. So March and April, there's this awareness of abundance in some sense. In May, we have suffering in silence, right? So we had this number 9 showing up here. We have new beginnings bringing endings, right? Thinking about material of harvest of a foundation you have created, and you need to then free yourself from the suffering of what needs to come to a close, right? They're saying with the coffin energy, traveling into the direction of change now. If you are suffering in silence in May, continue to celebrate what you have accomplished in March and April. In June, because there is going to be additional awareness here of a path of success and harmony, a path of material and spiritual prosperity. So there's a lot of spiritual growth taking place. If you are suffering in silence, it's important to write down why that is in May and to cross that off and replace it with how you're going to continue to build great harmony and prosperity in your life. In July, we have mental conflict. I am conflicted about forward movement, some form of travel, a completion to an old path, a new direction. In August, we have commitments, partnerships, contracts that are blessed with that magical number 3 here. So free yourself from mental conflict and worry in July, because in August, there's going to come an awareness of the correct partnership, personally or professionally. Wow. In September, there's that doorway opening that maybe you took all year to create. Maybe you get a little bit of abundance and stability transpiring here in March and April, and then Spirit saying don't get in your head, because there's a partnership and triumph taking place in August and September. So in October, there's still this looking at all of your achievements almost in hindsight, this aha moment that I have indeed created a beautiful foundation in my life. And as I connect with other partnerships, alliances, connections, I'm coming to the awareness that I've stepped into the direction of triumph and of great accomplishments. So in November, we have solitude, right? And it is important after this year of really growing and prospering and finding a foundation, a partnership that feels stable and secure. Sit in solitude and give thanks to Spirit for helping you through, especially whatever this suffering represents here in May. Reflect on the triumphant commitments and prosperity that has unfolded this year in November, because in December we have this magical number 11, a master number. One path served you for a period of time, and now you have stepped into a new path or direction whereby there is greater balance in your life, whereby there is happiness. Okay, so in a 3-card summary, we've got the first 4 months of 2025. Spirit talking about a little bit of inner disruption, worry, and fear because of obstacles and challenges that are taking place. That's why Spirit's saying the seeds have been planted, but they will take root eventually. If one path does not serve you, that path is being blocked in order to guide you into the direction of a better circumstance, situation, or person. It is very important in February to not sit in energies of boredom and discontent, to really think about and plan the journey that you want to create for yourself this year of 2025. For some here are thinking about moving on, standing their ground in the area of a temptation or someone who is dealing with an addiction. This could be a female who is being very tempted because of an addiction to a person, a place, circumstance, situation, or substance. We have some form of passion and excitement that is coming to mind here. Again, I'm feeling this strongly in the month of March of 2025 for the collective Virgos. Some form of new beginning with that number one, passion being ignited because of the successful number 6 here. Victory and success is coming to mind. Forward movement, while at the same time letting go of old memories of love. Maybe someone is thinking about the past or is connecting with someone new, but the focus here is to focus on what it is that inspires you personally, because that's going to bring you a lot of hope, a lot of power, right? So with the Elder and the Lion, I'm feeling strongly in August. Yes. Knowledge is power. You've got the Elder and the Lion energy. So as you set to meet goals, you will overcome everything between where you stand and where you want to be, right? You and your prey. It is important to free yourself from whatever is causing, again, some form of conflict or defeat. She may be thinking about creating an ending and moving forward, traveling into some form of new direction. But if that's the case, Spirit's saying you're going to remain a bit conflicted between May and July. You may be thinking about a commitment, partnership, contract that is going to be triumphant here if you focus on planting seeds, right? What does the garden before you look like? What is it that inspires you? What is it that is positive that you're putting time and effort into? Because Spirit's offering the energy of the Empress as a major arcana to help you to give birth to beautiful things, connections with like-minded people, a doorway towards triumph, a beautiful foundation because of your achievements, and the ending of 2025 with this energy of happiness. So they're saying it's time to free yourself from emotions that you may have caused you to withdraw in some way. And again, with that number 8, it's time to really practice on learning or teaching something, but to manifest a new beginning, because Spirit is helping the collective Virgos to do that this year so that you can be free from whatever is making you feel like you are stuck, maybe fearful. It's time for transformation. Something's going to speed up here that's going to come down to a decision. Yes, choose wisely. We will help you with the Judgment card to remain balanced as you make a decision. So some, maybe my single Virgos are really coming into an awareness of a blessed partnership or alliance here. And they're saying there will be, look at that, the fulfillment of your wishes. Some may be dating someone in the first half, letting go of that, meeting someone new, and ending the journey with great happiness. Either way, there's a nudge to remain grounded, especially in the first 7 months of 2025, because they're saying there will be a breakthrough with these number 1s here. Remain grounded and trust that there will be triumphant success that will help you to leave your worries and concerns behind regarding a spiritual union. There is some form of aha moment when it comes to that which you are creating that will help you to leave behind this suffering and silence energy. So it's time to take authority over the manifestation of your journey, to rest, to rejuvenate, to plant seeds, because there is something very prosperous that could take root for you this year. Projects, ideas, a small business on the side, whatever seeds you are planting. Again, it is by August where there are going to be partnerships that bring greater prosperity. Be patient and trust that if there is negative energy, negative decisions, the universe is helping you to bring those to a successful completion so that you can come into the awareness of the magician. I have manifested a new path for myself. I have recognized my destiny. So we have someone really rising into their soul's purpose this year and, being free in some way. Maybe being free from deception of others or the envy of others. There could be a lot of envy because of the success that is taking place here. So in the last 4 months, Spirit's saying we're going to offer up some very strong spiritual energy to push this Virgo beyond what is an old path of sorts. Old chapters are closing, so Spirit's lighting up the collective Virgo's third eye chakra, bringing in signs and synchronicities. Creative energy. Oh, no. Yes. Watch for signs when it comes to what you are creating. Some of you may be guided to speak to others when it comes to some form of knowledge that comes easy to you. And again, Spirit's saying, as you connect with like-minded people and share your gifts, talents, and skills, the emotions, the worries, the obstacles, and the fears will indeed dissipate. So yeah, there could be someone coming in here, some form of partnership showing up in August for the collective Virgos, where your heart chakra grows, where there are new directions, decisions, choices, some form of celebration. And Spirit saying, follow the signs, what you've been pouring your heart into when it comes to wisdom and knowledge, a new successful chapter in your life. You're going to be shining with great hope. People are going to see you, and there will be great harmony amongst those around you. Yep, recognition, reward, excitement for your efforts showing up at the end of 2025. Someone sitting in solitude and is recognizing the achievements that have unfolded, especially in August, September, and October. Lots of excitement, lots of passion, lots of balance and happiness. All right, so should these messages have resonated for you in some way and you have further questions about your own personal journey, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comment section. Thank you to those of you who've already come to me for your year of 2025 readings. I am still offering the now winter special, which is a 15-minute, 1-month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. Thank you to those of you who've been coming for the winter special and who have returned for additional spiritual advice. Thank you for your trust and for your support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and most importantly, a big thank you to those of you who have continued to donate to this channel to keep it up and running day to day. Take care and God bless.